Hi everybody and welcome to my very first pick a card reading. I will already say that I apologise for the quality of this video. I'm currently trying to just do it on my webcam, so I apologise for that. So this reading is all about your spirit guides and what message they are trying to tell you and possibly who they are at the same time. So if you are new to pick a card readings, you have to pick from one of the 4 piles. I do recommend pausing the video and having a think about which card you are drawn to the most, which pile, sorry, that you are drawn to the most. You can do it by the crystals if you want to pick via the crystals. That's perfectly fine. But to be honest, the best way of doing it is to feel with your gut instinct which of the 4 piles that you are drawn to personally. So this is pile number 1 with the clear quartz. This is pile number 2 with the amethyst. This is pile number 3 with the snowflake obsidian, and pile number 4 with the rose quartz. So I'll give you a moment just to pause the video. I will also put some little timestamps in the comments as well, just so that you can kind of fast forward to whichever pile that you chose. Okay, without further ado, let's do it. So pile number 1 with the clear quartz on top of it. Let's see what you've got. So we have the 8 of swords. That is 8, right? Yeah, that's 8. The sun, the sun cards, the wedding card from my moon oracle deck. From the goddess, we have Mother Earth, golden opportunity, and from the angels, we have crystal. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that past their flowers, and Seraphina. So with the 8 of swords and the wedding card, I feel like you guys in group 1 are very skeptical of all this type of spirituality and everything else. You're very much stuck in the old ways. This isn't a marriage of like 2 people. This is a marriage of like wealth, or you know, it's for appearances. So you like to keep up appearances. You don't necessarily like to sort of break out of the old ways that you've known for so many years. You're very sort of skeptical, like, well, if I can't see it, then it's not real. Where there is so much more of things that are out there that you can't see and that you can't sort of explain, well, that science can't necessarily explain, and other bits and pieces like that. But yeah, you're very much I would say that you're very much stuck in your old ways, and that you're stuck in this, you know, you're bound by sort of, you know, if you can't see it, if you can't sort of physically feel it with your hands, then it doesn't exist. And even if you did believe it, then you're too much stuck in, I've got to keep up this appearance for you to even accept the fact that anything, you know, sort of spiritually exists. The thing is, though, with the sun card coming up straight after the 8 of swords, this would say to me that if you break out of these old stubborn ways, that there is so much growth and that there is so much happiness and abundance that could come your way. Like, look at these sunflowers. They're just beautiful and growing, and the guy is happy, like the little kid on the horse. Look at him, he's so happy. Look, he's just so happy. A little smile. Yeah, and like the sun is shining and that you've got this way forwards, definitely. But you have to break out of this old thinking. You have to break out of this old way of thinking, and stop trying to save face. Stop trying to like sort of please everybody else and please how everybody else looks at you, because that's just not going to work. Yeah, definitely. So I would say that with the sun card, it is a case of like, you break out of these old ways and you break out of this old stuff, then you've got so much abundance coming your way. And I would definitely say that that carries on with the fact that you got the golden opportunity cards here, group 1, and the and crystal. So with the golden opportunity card, it goes, important doors are opening for you right now, walk through them. So if you walk through, you know, if you let go of these old ways, you let go of these stubborn old ways, you're definitely on a path of, you know, opening new doors for yourself, opening new ways for yourself. There, you know, there's light at the end of the tunnel, especially with the sun card as well. There's light at the end of the tunnel if you would only believe it, and if you only trust in your spirit guides. Same with the crystal card. It's, you know, have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon you can't see yet. You can't see it. You can't see it. So yeah, again, open yourself up. You know, try and start looking for signs, try and start looking for synchronicities, look out for the 111, 222, 333s, the angel numbers, look out for all of those types of things. You know, walk into places that you're like, well, I like the look of that, and I don't know why, but it's drawing me towards it. Then go. You know, they're open, they could be physically opening doors for you. And I say physically because I feel like with the Mother Earth card that you have here, it's that your spirit guides definitely will communicate with you with this whole seeing is believing. So they will physically do things to get your attention, especially with the fact that you're obviously quite skeptical. It's the only way that they feel that they can get through to you is by physically doing things in the reality of this world to go, look, we're here, and we're not going anywhere. We're here to help you, so let us help. But they're going to physically give you some sort of sign. They're going to physically give you some sort of feeling or something. And that could be when you're out having a walk in the woods, you know, it being the Mother Earth card. You know, you could be out having a walk, or it could be, you know, the air that you breathe. You just kind of have this sudden realization that I would definitely have a look out for physical signs and physical synchronicities that you can see. You know, like birds, like magpies, you know, the whole magpie sayings and other bits and pieces like that. I know it's very superstitious, but if you're superstitious of things like that, then there's that spirit guide trying to talk to you. With the Seraphina cards, it's like, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Now, that could be an addition into your life, not necessarily your family as in like a child or whatever. But I would say that with the Seraphina card is that your spirit guide is either somebody who has gone from this world to the next and they are your spirit guide, or is that your spirit guide is an angel of some sort. It could be Seraphina herself, but that your spirit guide is some sort of angel, and possibly an archangel that is looking after not just you but your entire family as well. That's definitely the feeling that I'm getting off of that. Okay, I hope that all made sense to you, group 1. On to group 2. So we've got group 2 here with the lovely amethyst. I don't know if you guys can see that. Excuse my nails right now as well. You got this lovely amethyst here on top of your pile. So let's see what's in group 2. So we have the Hanged Man. We have the Ace of Cups. We have from the Moon deck the Sleeper card. We also have the Confidence card in the Decimating Fire Moon. Then from the Angel deck we have Opal. We also have Messiah. And then from the Goddess we have just Isolot. Don't even get me started. I think it's Isolot. And Artemis. So definitely I feel with group 2 that that you guys need to start looking at things in a different perspective. I feel like that some of you guys are stuck at the moment in a situation or anything in life. Again, this is a general reading. I just get certain messages coming through. You know, pick and take what you feel resonates with you the most. Definitely with the Hangman, I feel like like some of you in group 2 are definitely stuck, and that you need to think of things in a different perspective. You need to flip things on its head. You need to get out of the way that you're thinking about a situation at the moment, and definitely think of it in a completely different way. With the, you know, this is the right way. Oh, flip it upside down. Flip your life upside down. Along with the Ace of Cups, I feel like that once you have flipped this ideology on its head, or the situation on its head, that there is massive joy to come from that. That once you have figured out what you need to do and which way you do need to go, that the abundance that your spirit guides are trying to tell you at the moment is definitely, you know, once you flip things on it, once you flip the situation on its head, that the joy and the abundance is going to come very, very soon afterwards. That your cups will be overflowing with the abundance that you are looking for, be that love, money, spirituality, whatever you're looking for. But you do need to get out of this old way of thinking, and you need to get out of this, you need to flip the situation on its head. I feel like with group 2 that your spirit guides definitely will contact you during your sleep and through your dreams. So when you're in a deep subconscious state, which is most of us when we sleep, and that's normally with things like dreams aren't just normal dreams. They can always be interpreted into different messages. So I normally keep a dream journal next to my bed, just so that when I wake up in the morning, or when I wake up halfway through the night, that I have a notepad there just to jot down anything that I can remember from my dreams, so that then I can try and interpret that message that has been given to me through my dreams. So I would recommend the guys in group 2 kind of do the same thing, because your spirit guides are definitely trying to contact you through your dreams. Along with that, you have the confidence card. So I feel like that this is related to the Hangman here. That once you have flipped this situation on its head, once you've looked at your situation in a different light and in a different perspective, and to have that confidence to do that, to definitely have the confidence to do that, and that your spirit guides are there to give you the confidence to flip the situation on its head, or that you will get the confidence once you flip the situation on its head, to have the confidence to move forward and not be stuck in whatever situation that you are stuck in. So definitely I feel like those two relate, and that you need to have the confidence to move forward. So then we also have the decimating fire moon, and so that is to all of you fire signs. So the fire signs are Leo, Sagittarius and Aries, so you could be one of those as your sun sign, or as your ascending sign, or moon sign, either one. Then we go on to the angel cards with group number 2. Now the angel cards, I do feel like these two go together. So we have Opal and Asaya. So we've got Opal, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well and cared for by God and the angels. If you guys could see that. There we go. And then Asaya, which is it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. So I would say that these two definitely go together, because you've got the Asaya with the pregnant woman, and then you've got Opal with the children. So I feel like this is definitely you giving birth to a new idea or a new concept, especially with the Hanged Man there, and looking at things in a different perspective, or looking at things in an upside down way. Is that when you do look at things in a different way, and when you do look at things in an upside down, you know, in a situation in a completely different way, that you will give birth to this new idea, or you give birth to this new way of thinking. Definitely with these two cards, I feel that strongly. And then onto the angel cards last, then onto the goddess cards. So with the goddess cards, I have, I think it's Oslo or Islo. Don't even get me started on how to pronounce that. So that is undying love. The love that you share is eternal and regardless of the situation. So I kind of want to sort of like get rid of the actual message here. Because I feel like this actual picture is more like this your actual spirit guide. So I feel like your spirit guide is very flashy with the rainbow colors in there, and especially with all the growth and the flowers there. I'm just getting this feeling of butterflies and sort of something beautiful, definitely. So I feel like your spirit guide is going to speak to you in ways of like look out for massive, strong synchronicities and signs and rainbows, and like if you see a butterfly, kind of try and follow it, see where it takes you. Or if you see a nice flower, you know, where is that flower, what garden is it in, where do you feel drawn to? And especially with all the flowers that if you can see that, my camera will actually focus on that a bit. With all the flowers and everything else, I just definitely feel like there's some sort of growth there, and the growth is going to come as soon as you know your spirit guide here has come through this growth. So they're trying to guide you towards this growth that's in the background here. But definitely, I would say that rainbows and massive signs, they're flashy. So they are not going to be hidden. They're not going to stay quiet, and especially with the fact that you have the sleeper card here, the dreams are going to be strong, the signs are going to be massive. So please watch out for your dreams, please watch out for the you know 111, 222 angel signs, all of that, 100%. And then with the final one, which is Artemis, guardian, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So with your spirit guides, with this coming out with this, your spirit guide is definitely telling you, you know, you're protected. We are here for you. We are here to guide you. We are not going to guide you in the wrong direction. We're here to protect you, and not just you, your family, your children, everything else. Especially with the children card kind of coming up as well. Yeah, like you're being protected by those spirit guides 100%. They're very protective over you. They want to see you do well. They do not want to guide you in the wrong direction. And especially when you start looking at things in a different perspective, that they're going to guide you when you look at that, you know, they're going to guide you with the confidence that you should have. They're going to be, you know, they're going to guard you with all of that you're not going to get hurt in a situation. You're not going to get hurt with the message that they are trying to give to you. So I hope that all makes sense. So that was group number 2. Now on to group number 3. So now on to group number 3, you have the Snowflake Obsidian, if you guys can see that. Beautiful little stone. I love this one. And so let's have a look at your cards. So first of all, we have the 4 of Cups. Then we have the 9 of Swords. Then from the Moon Oracle deck, we have Ishtar and Bouquet. And from the Goddess, we have Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Abundanita, if I said that right. Prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Kind of already getting a feeling of group 3 here. And then from the angel deck, we have Isabella. Yes, the timing is right for a new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. And then Archangel Uriel, your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and forgiveness from your heart and mind. So I have a massive feeling about group number 3 here. You guys are so, I feel like you guys have been hurt massively, massively hurt. And so you're not quite open to receiving anything at the moment. There's been some sort of hurt, there's been some sort of chaos, there's been some sort of you feeling like that woman in that picture, with the head in the hand, all of that. With the emotions, definitely. Not the number 9 is normally chaos before perfection as well. So I feel like there is definitely, you've been hurt emotionally. The swords are always sort of that emotional or intellectual kind of thinking, or that's what they kind of represent. So I would definitely say that you've been hurt emotionally, physically, whatever. There's been hurt somewhere in your life, recently or in the past, and then that's made you sort of very stubborn to receiving anything else, or very skeptical of receiving anything else in your life, because you're like, well, I've been hurt before, so why the hell should I receive anything else? Why the hell should I receive anything good? It's just gonna hurt me again, so there's no point in me taking it. With the 4 of Cups, definitely you can see like the divine, you can see the spirit guides trying to give you something, trying to give you messages, trying to give you signs, and you're not being receptive to that. Whether you sort of believe in this or not, whether you're spiritually inclined or not, they are definitely trying to give you something. They're definitely trying to give you the cups. They're definitely trying to fill your cups for you. But you're just like, look, no, bugger off. I don't need it right now. Or I've been hurt, so I'm not going to take it again if I've been hurt by it before. I think definitely with that, with the rest of the cards that have kind of come up, so you've got receptivity and Archangel Uriel. So it's like your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. But it's like you need to release from the anger and the unforgiveness from your heart and your mind before you can receive any sort of abundance whatsoever. And you need to do that because there is definitely abundance and things going right in these cards. You just need to be receptive of it. So these two definitely go hand in hand. And I would even say for some of you in group 3, that Archangel Uriel is your spirit guide, or is your angel that is watching over you 100%. Whenever the archangels do come out in this deck, that is normally 100% that they are the ones that are watching over you at that time. Because angels, they can come and go in your life, but I would say that your spirit guide is definitely Archangel Uriel. So do a bit of research about him, this, that, and the other, have it and see if that's something see if he's someone that you feel that you can relate to, or that you feel like sort of drawn towards. But definitely with the receptivity card, you need to start opening yourself up and let go of whatever hurt it was, because you cannot move forward. You will not get anything else in your life if you do not move forwards and let go of the hurt and let unforgiveness and everything else. You will not be able to have any other prosperity in your life unless you let go of the hurt that was in the past. Because yeah, there's definite like prosperity here with Abundanita coming out and Isabella. Like, the right time is now. Like, you have to let go now. This prosperity is coming, and that your spirit guides are wanting you to have it, and it's definitely the right time for you to have it. There's no doubt about that at all. But you need to let go of the hurt that was in the past and be open to the receptivity of it all. With the bouquet card, like, I feel like that maybe the hurt could have been a love hurt, like somebody, like a relationship that has hurt you, and that could be a romantic relationship or it could be a family relationship. But definitely a relationship is possibly, for some of you in group 3, is the reason why you are hurting, and the reason why you have that emotional block, and the reason why you won't be able to have any other sort of fulfillment in your life is because you're still not letting go of the hurt that was obviously of a family member, or of a relationship of some sort of kind. With Ishtar, now she's a gorgeous goddess. She is the white goddess that indicates that you must be firm and take strong positive action to achieve your aims. You have to fight for something. She's a fighter. You have to fight for something that you wish to regain. So again, this is going back to this hurt. You have to fight for this abundance. You have to fight for what you feel is right and what you feel like you deserve, because you do deserve it. This is the point. You do deserve it. The spirit guides are telling me that you do deserve whatever abundance it is. You do deserve happiness. You do deserve money. You do deserve love. You just don't feel like you do deserve that right now, and you have to fight for that, and you have to move forward. It may be necessary to symbolically strip down to the bare essentials, give up everything in order to fight this particular battle, and even then you may need to call for assistance at the end. So don't be afraid to call on your own spirit guides, or call on friends, call on family to help you get over whatever hurt it was. You don't have to do it on your own. You can everybody's there to help you, whether you think or feel that they are or they're not. You know, other relationships and family, they're all there to help you. Friends, family, they're all there to help you. So don't feel like that you have to do it on your own. You can call upon anybody, and especially your spirit's guides. They're there. You know, he's Archangel Uriel is there for you. Call upon him to give you the strength to be able to release this negative energy or this hurt, and move forward. Definitely. So I hope that helps for group number 3. On to group number 4. So group number 4, you have this beautiful rose quartz. I have this lovely rough piece of rose quartz. I love it. It's gorgeous. Let's have a look at your cards. So we have the 5 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. From the Moon Oracle deck, we have Door, and the lovely goddess Venus. From the Goddess Oracle deck, we have Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. And Ishtar, boundaries. Say no to love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands on your time and energy. And then from the Angel Oracle deck, we have Francesca. What do you desire right now? Visualize it, and it will come about. Negativity will block your process. And then, last but not least, I think it's Chantel, if I've said that right. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Love, 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 love. Okay, so let's start with the actual tarot. I feel like with the 5 of Wands being drawn, or like being drawn, that you're sort of fighting. It could be that you're fighting with a loved one. I definitely feel like you could be possibly fighting with a loved one. And that be in a romantic relationship or with family. You're definitely fighting amongst yourselves. It's not necessarily that you're fighting yourself, or it could be, but I feel more inclined to say that you're fighting with a partner, or that you're fighting with a family member. Definitely with the Queen of Pentacles coming up. Yes, she's the Queen of Abundance, and yes, she's the Queen of materialistic things. So it could be a case that you're fighting over money. It could be a case that you're fighting over something material rather than emotionally fighting over something. But also with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like there's just a bit too much female energy there. So it could be a case that you need to balance out. There is still a lot of growth there, and there's a lot of like roses and other things. So that, and it's like a lot of red again. There's so much red in this card that I feel like it's definitely that you're fighting with like a partner, somebody that you love, with even with the 5 of Wands there, with all the red color that is there. I definitely feel like it's somebody that you love dearly and that you hold very close to your heart, that you're fighting against. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, obviously it says queen, but hey, it's 2019. It can be a queen or a king. And now my camera won't focus. um but you know, you could be the queen, they could be the queen, you could be the king, they could be the king. It does not matter. But I do feel like that maybe you could possibly be stubborn in that situation, and that you're refusing to move off the throne. Or they could be the stubborn one that is refusing to move off of their throne. On to the Moon Oracle deck. I would definitely say that a door needs to be opened, and that you need to get the door card is always about, you know, this lovely woman here is stuck in her old ways, and she's stuck and being stubborn. Again, I just get this feeling that someone is being stubborn. One of you is not budging and not compromising. There has to be a compromise, and that door has to be opened. For you to walk through it, but to walk through it together, definitely. That you need to have a look at, you know, the definite compromise there. Stop being stuck in the old ways and walk through a new door. And with the Venus card coming up as well, again, Venus is obviously the goddess of love and beauty, and I would say that this is definitely a spread with some of the other cards that have come up. That is a case of that you are fighting with a partner or somebody that you hold very, very close to you, and that is your spirit guides are there. Definitely I would say that your spirit guides are there to try and help you through that situation at the moment. With the Sorceress card coming up, I would say that this is more the signs that you need to be looking out for are something that is a bit more emotional, something that is not necessarily something you can physically touch or see. This will be thoughts that you could possibly get. This could be, you know, that spark of inspiration that you will get to give you the right direction in the situation that you've got at the moment, which is obviously fighting with someone. Your spirit guides definitely want to tell you to stop being so stubborn. Sorry, my voice is going. Yeah, to stop being so stubborn in the situation, stop fighting in the situation, look at it in a different perspective, and have a bit more love and a bit more compassion. But yeah, the signs that you need to be looking out for are not something you're going to be able to physically see or physically touch. It's going to be something that it'll be a thought that will come into your head. It'll be a flash of inspiration, and it will be something that you go, oh, for God's sake, why didn't I think of that before? And that is your spirit guides trying to guide you in the right direction. With Ishtar, again, it's that whole boundaries thing. You know, say no to others' demands on your time and energy, but love yourself. As you know, that whole thing with, you know, RuPaul's saying, you know, you can't love yourself, how the hell can you love anybody else? Like, it's definitely, you do need to take time out for yourself, but also I would say that the message that you're going to get is internal. It's internal. It's something that is not going to be able to see. You're not going to be able to feel. That you're not going to be able to see, you're not going to be able to touch. It's something you're going to feel. It's something that you're going to look inside yourself for, and you have to look inside yourself for the answer. And your spirit guides will help you with that 100%. With Francesco, it was just like, what do you desire right now? Visualizing, come about. Negativity will block your path. Again, that whole negativity. So I feel like there's just some sort of, like, there's definitely a fight. There's definitely something going on. And you need to get past the negativity of it all and look at what you actually desire. Do you still love this person? Do you still want this relationship? Do you know, what is your desired outcome? If you want that desired outcome, how can you compromise with it? And I would say that your spirit guides want you to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is a door to walk through, but you have to find the answer within yourself. It is not something that is going to be written out on paper for you. With Chantal coming up right at the end, I feel like this is the perfect way to do this spread with the Chantal coming up at the end. Once you've got over this, once you've gone through the door, once you've had a bit more love for yourself as well as the person that you're fighting with, the love is going to come back to you as well as the person that you're fighting with. Again, as I said, this is a general reading, give and take on what you want to give and take from each of the messages, but definitely I would say that it's something, you're going to gain love for either yourself, and that it could be the fact that you're fighting with yourself, and you're being stubborn with that, or it could be a case that you're being stubborn with somebody that you love, be that a partner, or be that in somebody that's within your immediate family, or that somebody that you just generally hold very close to your heart. But yeah, there's light at the end of the tunnel, guys. Don't give up. Just make sure that you're going to go in the right direction, 100%. But your spirit guides are there. With the fact that there's quite, with these two, so there's wings. I see a lot of wings, and I see a lot of like sparkles and wings, and Venus has got that swan there, and pink. There's like loads of pinks and reds, so maybe look out for the color of reds. Maybe you're a fire sign with the fact that there's lots of reds there. There's also quite a few blues here in certain pictures, which would indicate to me like the second chakra, the throat chakra. It's about speaking, it's about communication, and once you get that communication, and once you've sort of talked with the person that you need to talk to, things will definitely look up. 100% things are looking up, but you need to follow your instinct, and you need to follow your intuition, and you need to trust in your guides that they will give you the answer through thoughts, or a different way of looking at things, definitely. So that is group number 4. So I hope you all liked your readings. I hope they all helped. Let me know in the comments if they helped, or if they don't. This is my first ever video, so I would love to hear everybody's feedback. Again, I apologize about the quality of the video. I'm trying to do this on my webcam at my computer desk, so it may not look like the sleekest thing in the world. But yeah, thank you very much, and hopefully I will do one of these again very soon. Bye.